What is up with Refer a Friend, Bungie? Right now, I'm the only one with a guide on Refer a Friend, and that's not exaggerating. Why is it so buggy? It's been out for a while, and there have been no fixes or acknowledgements that there is even a problem. The people doing Refer a Friend are mostly people who own the base game and are upgrading to Forsaken or never owned the game at all, meaning they are really low in level and aren't really experienced. And there are some bugs that are screwing your players over. The number one problem is your communication. Took me a while to figure out how to link Guardians. There's supposed to be an XP buff called Blessing of Friendship when playing with a linked friend. At least that's what the Learn More tab says on Refer a Friend. The buff is not referenced anywhere else that I know of other than the character's inventory. Bug number 1. The buff isn't called Blessing of Friendship. The buff is called Guardians United. And how much does it buff? 0. Bug number 2. Your XP buff doesn't even work. Literally does nothing. Do you remember the great XP scandal? Well, you're doing it again. Telling players they're getting an XP buff, then they're getting nothing. New players need that XP buff. 1, because it's a long grind. 2, because you don't earn bright engrams for levels 1 through 50. And 3, your linked veteran has to wait until you hit level 50 so you can continue the quest. What are some other problems with the quest? After step 3, the veteran player doesn't need to help the linked guardian anymore. If he's doing a multi-referral, that is. He won't get any more incentive to continue helping that guardian after step 3, leaving that guardian to have to finish the quest line with a clanmate in order to get their rewards. But that also goes both ways. If the new player doesn't want to, he doesn't have to finish the quest with the veteran player. He can just do it with a clanmate, leaving the veteran player screwed out of the emblem ship and the ornament, because the veteran guardian can't do the quest with clanmates while the new guardian can. Another problem with the quest is there are no voice lines. There's nothing unique about the quest line, no new missions, just lazy. What's hard about it? You have to actually win a gambit match. Your guardian could have the motor function of a potato, spending hours praying to RNGesus that the other team is AFK or error-coded. Odds are you and your referred friend don't have hours and hours to play at the same time as each other. And the final part is completing the Nightfall Strike. The new Guardians are under the recommended power by like 30 or 40 at this point, literally getting one shot by everything. No matchmaking means you're soloing or grabbing another friend for a carry. So what can a new Guardian do to make this easier on both of you? Use a Forsaken level booster. I mean, who wouldn't if it's free? This gives instant access to the Forsaken campaign in level 30. If you want one for your second character though, it'll cost you 3,000 silver, which is around $30. When you use one, you're actually losing out on exotics and an emblem. You get the DLC exotic rewards and emblem in your collections for Warmind and Curse of Osiris, but you do not get the exotics you would in the base game or the emblem that's associated with the Red War campaign, meaning you would have to delete that character and start over to get the emblem you skipped. I realize you didn't earn that emblem, but why do they give you DLC emblems but not the base game? Sounds like a bug. Just some things you won't realize until it's too late. Bug number 3. When you finally get the emblem, it'll have 0 guardians referred on it. Both of you will have tracked 0. For the new player, that can be expected, but the veteran player will have referred 1 player, but show a big 0. My emblem still shows 1 less guardian than I've actually referred. That makes it look like you are the new player that was referred. After all of that work, you realize you're missing the cool Sparrow, so you look to see that it takes another referral to unlock the Sparrow. So you go find yourself another guardian and get the quest done. You grab your Sparrow from the postmaster, only to realize that the Sparrow is ugly and doesn't have that animated shader. So you go back to the website and realize you have to refer a third friend just for the animated shader on the Sparrow. So you refer a third friend. Bug number 4. When you get the shader, you get a copy of the shader and it also unlocks a permanent ornament on the Sparrow. So what do you do with the one-time use shader? If you apply it to an item, you can never get it back. I tried applying it to an armor piece and dismantling the item to retrieve it, but I received nothing. If you put it on an armor piece, it goes to the default shader. If you put it on a Sparrow, it turns the entire Sparrow into the double rainbow Sparrow with the animated shader. If you apply it to a ship, makes part of the ship disappear. That's what happens when Bungie doesn't make an actual slot for Sparrow ornaments. Recently, they added a new reward to Refer a Friend. It's called Secret Handshake, and it's an emote designed to be synchronized with another Guardian. What's the catch? You need to have 3 Guardians referred. That is literally the stupidest thing I could ever imagine. How about I don't spend an hour to explain how Destiny 1 Refer a Friend was better? This is the really messed up part though. The multi-refer rewards like the Sparrow are only for the veteran player. You get your 3rd new Guardian referral to step 3 on their quest. You go and grab your secret handshake and shader. You put the emote on. Then it hits you. There's literally nobody to handshake with. The new players haven't referred any Guardians. They don't have it. Your friends don't have it. Your clan doesn't have it. You have the most useless emote in Destiny because you can't synchronize it with anyone else. Might as well be playing charades at this point. And that's not even the bug. Bug number 5. The emote comes in the same package as the animated Sparrow shader. If you have already referred 3 Guardians in the past, you do not have the new emote in your collections. You cannot get it, so you reach out to Bungie Help, in which they respond. You may have to complete another quest before the emote is fully unlocked. Are you stupid? Number 1. Using the word may means you have no idea what you're talking about. Number 2. I've already got the package the emote comes from. I can't get another one. Number 3. What quest you mean? You mean you want me to find a 4th Guardian that doesn't own Forsaken and do the quest all over again? I've come to the conclusion that Bungie is insane. Don't get me wrong, I love Destiny, but Refer a Friend needs to go back to the drawing board.
Cheese forever, Guardian!